The outer world is a mirror of the inner. Ancient civilizations understood what we're only beginning to remember, that every monument, every sacred site, every epoch connects us to dimensions beyond what we see. This is Epoch Origins, where the story of our world reveals the map of our soul. Right now, beneath the sands of Giza, archaeologists are preparing to open something that was never meant to be seen again. A hidden corridor, 30 meters long, sealed for over 4,500 years inside the Great Pyramid of Khufu. And what lies inside doesn't match anything in our history books. Dr. Zahi Hawass announced a 2026 unveiling, but there's something the headlines aren't emphasizing. The engineering required to build this, we still don't fully understand. The discovery. In 2023, researchers used cosmic ray muon radiography, a particle physics technique that can see through stone, and it revealed a void, a corridor, hidden above the original entrance, 30 meters long. This was later confirmed using an endoscopic camera inserted through ancient masonry. The Great Pyramid was built around 2580 BCE. It stood as the tallest structure on Earth for nearly 4,000 years. It contains about 2.3 million stone blocks. Average weight, 2.5 tons. Some granite beams reach up to 80 tons. These stones were transported roughly 800 kilometers from Aswan, and yet, we're still finding hidden rooms inside it. They don't tell you. What makes this discovery different is not just that a corridor exists, it's where it exists. The corridor sits in a zone engineers assumed was finished, a solid mass, a dead load, a place where no void should exist without catastrophic failure. This wasn't an accident. It wasn't erosion. It wasn't a crack that widened over time. It was planned. And planning a void inside a structure carrying over 6 million tons of stone requires predictive modeling. Centuries before modern structural mathematics. Engineering anomaly. The base is level within 2.1 centimeters across 230 meters. It is aligned to true north within 0.05 degrees. The stone joints are cut with sub-millimeter precision. Modern engineers admit replicating this accuracy without advanced tools is extremely difficult. This isn't alien theory. This is measurable engineering. And the hidden corridor adds another mystery. How do you carve a hollow space inside a load-bearing structure supporting millions of tons and have it survive for 4,500 years? That is structural mastery. Structural paradox. In modern construction, voids are weaknesses. They require steel reinforcement, concrete redistribution, dynamic load calculations. The Great Pyramid has none of that. No steel, no rebar, no mortar doing the heavy lifting, only geometry. The Egyptians weren't stacking stones. They were manipulating force vectors, redirecting weight away from vulnerable spaces into stable pathways. The newly discovered corridor appears to function as a pressure dispersal channel, redirecting load away from the original entrance. In other words, the pyramid protects itself. Discovery wave. 2026 is not just about Khufu, a sacred hydraulic lake at Karnak, an intact 3,600-year-old tomb in Abydos. Each discovery reveals a civilization operating at system scale: hydrology, astronomy, architecture, record-keeping. This was not primitive survival. This was organized science. System thinkers. System-scale thinking is the hallmark of advanced societies. Not isolated inventions, not lucky breakthroughs, integrated knowledge. The Egyptians tracked seasonal Nile flooding, stellar risings, especially Sirius, solar cycles, agricultural yields, workforce logistics, material fatigue. They synchronized all of it. You cannot build the Great Pyramid without a civilization that understands time, predictability, and feedback loops. This wasn't a miracle. It was infrastructure. Theories. Theory 1. Structural pressure relief. Theory 2. Hidden chamber access. Theory 3. Astronomical alignment. Theory 4, acoustic engineering. Each theory is supported by real architectural evidence, but none explain everything. And that's the disturbing part. After 4,500 years, the pyramid still resists explanation. The acoustic question. Recent acoustic testing inside the pyramid reveals resonance patterns that align with human vocal frequencies. Low-frequency vibrations travel efficiently through limestone. Granite chambers amplify sound. Some engineers suggest the corridor may have been tuned, not for speech, but for vibration. Why? Vibration stabilizes structures. It redistributes micro-stress. It prevents fracture propagation. In other words, the pyramid may have been designed to sing itself stable. Darker conclusion. Maybe the question isn't, what did they build? Maybe it's, what did they know that we lost? Civilizations collapse, libraries burn, knowledge disappears, and occasionally, we rediscover fragments. The corridor may not reveal aliens, but it reveals something more unsettling. Human capability is not linear. We forget, we regress, we rebuild, and then we find proof that we were once greater than we assumed. The unveiling is coming, and when it does, it won't just change what we think about Egypt, it will change what we think about ourselves. Because if a Bronze Age civilization could solve problems we still debate today, without computers, without modern materials, without written blueprints we can decode, then progress isn't guaranteed. Knowledge can be lost, capability can fade, sophistication can vanish quietly, and that idea is far more unsettling than any myth. The corridor doesn't threaten us because of what it contains. It threatens us because of what it implies. That history is incomplete, that confidence is fragile, that we may be standing on the shoulders of people we barely understand. The unveiling is coming, and when it does, we won't just be opening stone. We'll be opening an argument with our own assumptions.